of 2012. This is question 9, junior cert ordinary level, and this is a question on geometry. So it says 4 angles are shown below. Write in the space below each diagram whether the angle is straight, acute, obtuse, right, or reflex. So if we have, I'll just go through maybe on a different page. So an acute angle, so say if we have a right angle, so that's going to be 90 degrees. If an angle is less than 90 degrees, it's going to be acute. If it's greater than 90 degrees, it's going to be obtuse, and if it's a straight angle, it's just going to be straight across. And then if it's a reflex angle, it's going to be greater than 180. So this is a right angle. We have our acute angle here. This is obtuse. This is a straight angle. And this is a reflex. So a right angle is always going to be 90 degrees and a straight angle is going to be 180. So I can see that the first one here, it's greater than 90, but it's less than 180, so it's an obtuse angle. The next one, it is actually at 90 degrees, so it's a right angle. And then this one here is greater than 180, so it would be a reflex angle. And this one here is less than 90, so it would be an acute angle. So the next part, we're told in the diagram below, so we're told line 1 is parallel, so it says line 1, that means is parallel to, so that means is parallel to, so line 1 is parallel to line 2, and we are asked writing the measure of each angle shown. So they want us to basically fill in what this angle is, what this angle is, this one here, and this one here. So they're the angles they want us to fill in. So write the measure of each angle shown in an empty box without using a protractor. So the first thing I can see here, well, I know that if I have a straight angle, so if I just have a line, a straight line, well, the angles all together forming that straight line are going to add up to 180. So the angles all together will be 180. So I can see that here and here, this is a straight line. So the angle altogether in that is going to have to add up to 180. So 70 plus whatever's in here is going to be 180. So if I do 180, take 70, I get 110. So this angle here must be 110. And what I can also see is that if I have just a straight line, and if 2 parallel lines cut off that straight line, well, if I have one angle, say here, and another angle here, these are corresponding angles, and corresponding angles are equal. Similarly, if I had another angle here and an angle here, they would be corresponding angles and they would be equal. And I'll just fill in some other corresponding angles. So say this angle here would correspond to this angle here, so they would be equal. And also we'll just fill in another one, and then this angle here would correspond to this angle here, so they would be equal. So I can see that 70 and this angle here are corresponding angles, so they're going to be equal, so this is 70. And I can also see that 110 and this angle here are corresponding angles, so this angle here is going to be 110. And what I can do is I can say, so say if I have a line, so I try to think of this as kind of a Z shape. Say if I have a kind of a line something like this. So if I have an angle here and an angle here, these are said to be alternate angles, and alternate angles are equal. So I can see that 110 and this angle here are alternate angles. Or I could say that that this is a straight line, so the angle altogether will be 180. So I can do 180, take 70, and I'll also get 110. So for this angle, I can use the fact that it's an alternate angle to this one, or I can use the fact that these two will add to 180. So this here is 110. And for this angle here, I can say that it's alternate angle with my 70, or I can say that 110 plus whatever's in here will give me 180. So this angle here is going to be 70 degrees.